spent the last few weeks tuning up Crazy Train, my personal backyard freeride line. Most of the line is done, but there's still some touching up to do. I tried to use a mixture of glue and water to harden some of the lips, and man is that working well so far. I've had several comments asking me for more detail on this process, so I promise I'll spend some time on it in a few minutes here. Since we worked on the landing, the next thing to tune up is the following corner, which got destroyed this past winter. It needs some love in the form of a reshape and sifted dirt layer. I'm going to start by chopping up the existing corner to make way for new dirt. Once the corner was chopped up, I also threw a lot of the eroded dirt back on top. The corner lost a lot of its height this past winter, so this will fix that. Now, we can turn to one of my favorite creations that I've made, this homemade sifter with 1/4-inch chicken wire. It'll work really nicely to coat this berm with a great surface. Ideally, I want the sifted dirt to cover at least 1.5 to 2 inches over the old layer. This means we're going to need more than one wheelbarrow. I'm probably looking at 3 to 4 for this corner, so let's keep it going. This should be the perfect amount of dirt to make this new corner ride and look awesome. Now comes the satisfying part, where we can spread all of this fresh sifted dirt across the surface of the berm, making it even and looking amazing. This is impressive. The absence of rocks gives the combination of clay and sand a wonderful look that will remain smooth and excellent once it's fully hardened. I allowed this corner to sit for approximately a week, watering it every few days until it started to firm up and take on a harder appearance. Once the surface achieves this solid concrete-like look after settling, the adhesive technique becomes useful. The process begins with a 5-gallon bucket. The recommended glue to water ratio is 0.5 gallons of glue for every 5 gallons of water. This proportion works perfectly with 1-gallon glue bottles, although you might need to estimate the halfway point as you pour it into the bucket. Once you've filled it to the brim with water, any type of tool can be used to thoroughly mix it. I frequently use a stick in the forest. The desired consistency here is slightly sticky yet fluid mixture with a bright white color. If you notice globs of glue in the water, more mixing is needed. Next, I transfer the mixture into a watering can to enable easy application without needing to pour it all out at once from the bucket. After another round of mixing, I begin pouring small amounts onto the area I intend to use it on, followed by a quick switch to a broom. This process should yield a paste-like substance, and by sweeping it back up to the highest point of your designated area, it stays in place instead of trickling down and collecting at the bottom. Repeat this process until the entire feature is covered. For the corner, I applied 4 layers of glue at the start of the summer and 6 on the step-up lip. It's endured well throughout the summer and well into September, even with several days of rain. Using more glue enhances structural integrity, and it's completely environmentally safe. It will be intriguing to observe how it holds up over the winter, considering that Elmer's glue is water soluble. And just like that, you have a feature that's significantly more solid than before. Let's glue the step-up lip while we're already at it. Gluing these trails will keep them in a lot better shape for a lot longer. Next time, we'll continue with my new dirt jump trail by starting on a new corner after the hip jump. It'll be a good one you don't want to miss. If you have any questions about the trail maintenance mentioned in this video, feel free to leave those in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.